All right, so welcome to this module where we will be talking about traffic generation, because no community can be built without community members. So what we are going to teach you here is the traffic generation aspect of building a massive community. So here's what we're going to talk about today. There's a fine line between what you might have been taught in the past about how to market to people and what we are going to teach you today. But as soon as you make this shift in how you do your marketing, it can do a lot of great things for you. So let's talk about, traffic, because we know that without traffic, we cannot create a community. There's no way that we can create a really powerful community without traffic. Now, a lot of you guys, let's talk about the idea of, sort of like using people who already have communities and then using what's called social tapping, okay? This is a term called social tapping. And what it means is that you're tapping into current communities to build yours, because we know that there are communities out there in your marketplace. So we're going to look at a very simple example, and I think you'll get it. But we did a very small test for a dog training type product. Me and Barry do nothing in the dog training world, so we did a test and we said, okay, let's do this. Let's try to create very quickly a community of 800, 1,000 people, and let's try to do it, do it as fast as we can and for the least amount of money possible. So here's what you want to do. You want to look and see where are these other pockets or other communities that currently exist by using social media, as well as by using Google to find websites that might currently have the type of community members that you're looking for. So me and Barry found, some Facebook fan pages. We also found some websites, just general basic websites. And we also found lists, okay, of these, where our potential community members might be located. Now, here's how a lot of people do marketing, and we want you to create a shift in the way that you think on how you market your products or services online, as well as if you're going after offline clients. Now, most of the time, what people will do is that they will create an amazing product, okay, and they've got their product right here, okay, and they will go to someone who's got a massive Facebook page, someone who's got a website that's got a lot of traffic, or someone in their marketplace that's got a list, and say, could you please just promote my product, okay? And this is your product, and you think you can make a ton of money with your product, and it's the best way to do it is to go there and to say, can you please, promote my product? And we want to tell you that the major shift in our mind, in our marketplace, and what we've been doing has told us that this is the wrong way of doing it. Because if you tell someone, hey, can you please advertise my product, we know that on average you might get 2 to 3% of the people to then buy your product and then maybe come into your community. And that's a hard way of building a community. If you're looking at 2 to 3%, that means that to build potentially, because someone bought your product, to build a community of 1,000 people, you would need something like, you need to show your offer to tens of thousands of people before you built a community of 1,000 people. Very tough. What me and Barry found out is that especially when doing social tapping, okay, into other social networks, is that the best way of doing this is to create, okay, 3 free offers. Okay, that says free right here. And excuse my writing, I don't know, I don't do well with Sharpies. But you create 3 very powerful, very value-packed, okay, special offers. And then you take that to the marketplace. by using social media. So I'm going to show you in the next video here, we're going to get on my laptop and my Mac, and I'm going to show you guys how to find these, these three types of sources to tap into. But instead of getting them to promote your product here, why not get them to promote your community and promote something that adds major amounts of value? Here's the big thing. The bigger the value, the bigger your community. And these are community members. Again, this is how I draw my stick men. So the bigger the value up front, okay, when you're going to these guys and you're saying, could you send, instead of saying, could you promote my product, what if you said, could you promote my free ebook, the top 10 dog obedience issues and how to fix them? Now, instead of having 2 or 3% of the people joining into your community, you're going to have, 30 to 60%, and you will build that community very quickly, okay? It's going to happen almost overnight. If you can get 2 or 3 strategic social tapping partners and you offer something of massive value, okay, your community is just going to totally explode. And once you build that community, then you can start building that relationship. And that's where we talked about, the 5-day rule, okay? That's when you start using social media, your blog, your email to create this 5-day relationship, this 5-day rule, okay? It's 5 to 7 days depending on your marketplace. But this is where you create, okay, the relationship into your marketplace. So if you're able to do this, your community is going to skyrocket. And instead of offering, guys, listen to this, very, very, very powerful. And I'm going to show you how to do this in the next, when I hit on my Apple. But 5-day rule, okay? What you're going to do is that instead of sending these people to an opt-in page directly, the goal is to get them to join your social, your social platform. If it's Facebook, that's what you're going to use, Twitter, but let's use Facebook because it is my favorite one. Instead of getting them to, right now, give you their name and email address, what you're going to want to do is you want them to take a social action. Okay? So, again, you guys know the power of a like reveal, okay? And the landing page tab, is not, you can't put that as the first thing that someone sees when they hit your wall. So what you want to do is take it away from your social media presence by creating a website where you're offering something of great value, and all you're asking is that they like your website, okay, that they hit the like button and they get something of value from it. So the first thing that you need to do if you want to create a massive community right out of the gate and generate a lot of traffic is you need to get a couple of partners sending a lot of value, okay, to a social action. Okay? So again, partners, okay, sending traffic to free offers that create massive amounts of value, okay, where you're going to get that 30 to 60% that will hit the like button and go through. And with this, you need to get them to do a social action, which is hit the like button, share this page, write a comment below, and we're going to talk about all these strategies. But that's what you need to do in your marketing. And then when they want to download this free report or whatever you're offering them, after they've taken the social action, this is where you get their email. Okay? So let's go through this one more time, but we are going to be teaching you this again when I get on my Mac and I start showing you this. But social tapping, this is what we want you to understand. 3 things. Find 3 types of partners. Facebook fan page, the page that we did get on board to give away our free book, and you're going to see this, has like 227,000 likes, fans. So when they gave away our free ebook, people loved it. They got a ton of value from that. It made the community owner look like a pro, and we got over 3,000 hits, okay, within like a couple of hours. Over 1,000 likes, and within 24 hours we built a community right out of the gate. So you get these three things that are sending, okay, a valuable free offer that no one can resist to a massive amounts of people, where 30 to 60, 70% of the people will take a social action. Once they've taken that social action, you are then redirecting them to an email opt-in form where they can get the download, the gift, or whatever you're offering them to take that social action. So this is how we create a community very, very quickly. Now, let's get on my Mac so that I can show you in detail exactly what it is that we've done and how it can help you grow your list, create a community, and make a lot more money.